Good morning. It's May 2nd, 2024. It's 10:21 in the morning, and I want to start first. I have a couple of topics to hit up today, but I want to first start with my chronicles of gay men from the 70s and the 60s and the 80s that were helped in New York City. And today, we're gonna start with one man. Let me see where I started the story with. I gotta get a new notebook. All right, there's nothing. Oh my God. Hold on, sorry. This is very straight now. I have a couple of good things to go through. Hold on, just give me a second. All right, this one is about 72-year-old gay male, not 67. The young man, at 17 years old, on September 7, 1969, on the first day of his senior year in high school, a rural town 37 miles south of Green Bay, Wisconsin, the cheese state and the home of the Packers, a town of 127 people at the time, a high school with only 27 people, co-ed, 12 girls and 15 males. That day he left on a local bus to Cincinnati, Ohio, with $97.12 he had saved up from his $3 weekly allowance, and took a Greyhound to New York City. A forgotten in history is an automatic disqualification of your legacy. First quote of the day. You arrived in New York City on September 12th wearing a $9.99 crew neck t shirt, short sleeve t shirt, and black pants that cost $12.99 and $17.99, black sneakers from your local small clothing store that your mother brought for you, who worked as an assistant manager at a women's clothing store making $17.50 a week, and your dad an assistant manager at the local bank making $37.50 a week. You were the only child. You were fortunate. You were a very fortunate young man at the time in your community. Your parents have been crying their whole life about your disappearance. They think they have gotten you for disappeared or murdered. They've reported you missing. You're still reported missing. But we know gay men don't have respect for humanity. These gay old senior citizens, they're ruthless bitches, careless bitches, cold-hearted bitches, and will sacrifice their families to enrich themselves. A tear shed for a queer old man is equivalent to the cancellation of a man of the night. Explain. You're not good guys with a young community. You guys only want sex. You guys hold chastity belts on guys that you know don't like you. You guys don't help anybody. You guys are weird. You guys talk and think you're better than them. You old men you guys are very crazy holding hostage, and you're very critique. You talk about everybody. You guys are not good guys. Those guys you stole, uh, you guys are miserable. You guys are not happy. You guys wasn't happy when you were with your parents. You came to New York City, and you had to live with that old man that you took all that money from, and you wasn't happy the whole entirety of the time. And now you're not happy either. Cause you're not. If you don't find love in your life, you never will be happy. Trust me. You guys are scared of love, and people who are scared of love and won't find the root to love, don't will find the highway to love, will not live forever. um those gay guys you stole from that you help would rather help us, the youth from today. We always, because we were just not around at the time, but because they know we will always do the right thing. Unlike you were homeless for 17 days, 6 hours and 2 minutes. A 72-year-old businessman and jewelry store owner for 47 years on 37 Madison Avenue, Mr. Antonio Tonom, born in North France, who came to New York alone, but remained in contact with his all the time and loved his family unlike you. He found a place to live immediately at the age of 22 unlike you. He watched you for 2 days and felt bad. You had $2.72 left to your name and no pot to piss in. The Republican man, the jewelry store owner, approached you and told you kindly that you can stay with him and he will help you. He hailed a cab from Penn Station to his apartment on Riverside Drive, an 82nd Street large three-bedroom unit overlooking the water. He made you a home meal and fed you linguine, tomato sauce, and bread, and a Coca-Cola, and showed you to your spacious room where you overwelcome your stay, like all of you have done, and never look for work or go to school. Another lazy gay bitch. Antonio passed away at Mount Sinai on December 7, 2022 at 10:20 a.m. of natural causes at age 99. He left a Citibank account with a savings account of a checking account with $97,993.12 and a savings account of $112.4 million. The Riverside unit worth $12.7 million. You didn't even give this business owner, this reputable man in New York City that everybody knows, a funeral service at Frankie Campbell and a burial at Woodlawn Cemetery. That's what he deserved, like everybody else deserves. That's why the way you would deserve to help and we would deserve to help, you deserve a funeral at Frankie Campbell because you were helped. You were helped your whole entire life, and now you have sitting with a bank account of over $113 million and a net worth of over 120 million, 25 million, and you're a Democrat, over 100 million, and they're gonna tax you, and you don't give a fuck. You suck that Joe Biden's penis. This is not right anymore, because you don't help the people, and trust me, the kids need help sometimes. We have baby bomb mothers, and we have abusive households. It's not because we come from poor people or nothing, but we don't want your $100 to bend you over and penetrate you for the next 3 hours and the 6 hours that you want. We want $100,000. We want $50,000. He gave you $112 million. You gotta give back at least $1 million back to kids in need. We prissy. You're prissy, right? You moved out on February 6th from the Riverside apartment and purchased a 2-bedroom unit costing $4.7 million in Tribeca. You thought you deserved that, right? In Tribeca, on the 22nd floor, and rented the Riverside unit to a 37-year-old Caucasian Democrat from Arkansas for $1,250 a month, which it retails for $20,000 a month, who only makes $2,950 a month. And some of these kids, you rent it cheap to these young kids, and then you want to know the doorman if they come out with guys and you controlling their sex life and everything. You old gay bitches are evil. On September 7, 2023, you opened up a storefront, a barbershop at age 66 in the Upper East Side on 78th Street in Lexington. Your parents are still alive today. You will meet them today or the next day or so. Age 89 and 88, Mr. Richard and Mrs. Diana. Your dad is a retired now with long, successful career as a branch manager for Citibank, and your mother, an office manager for 40 years for a gynecology office, resides today at 101 West Inman Avenue in Rahway, New Jersey. Your date of birth is July 6, 1958, and you are David Daniel.